welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami the Makeup Nurse. Today is the Brand Thursday. It's also Thermal Engineer Day, Cousins Day, Amelia Earhart Day, Tequila Day, Intern Day, Chili Dog Day, and Drive Thru Day. And on this day in history, on July 24th, events including the arrival of Brigham Young and his followers in the Salt Lake Valley in 1847. In 1915, the SS Eastland disaster in Chicago resulted in hundreds of deaths. The kitchen debate between Nixon and Khrushchev in 1959, and the Supreme Court's ruling in the U.S. versus Nixon in 1974. And the riddle of the day is: a sphere has 3, a circle has 2, and a point has 0. What is it? Comment down below. And if you want to join the Pajami Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. And for Drive Thru Day and Tequila Day, we're going to do a fast video and only using the Tequila. This Kitty Likes to Scratch palette by Too Faced. Because it smells like tequila sunrise. So we're going to make this a fast video as much as possible. Okay, we're going to start with Backstage Pass. I think that smells something. So what does a tequila sunrise taste like or smell like? So for Tequila Day, we're having a tequila sunrise. I wish I really was, but gotta go to work, so I can't. So for Drive Thru Day, I want to talk about rushing through. One of my when I was a nurse at the bedside, there was many times like I didn't get a break. I just ran, and I ran, and the break room was like at one end of the hall, and then it was like a Y, and I would be at the other end. So like to go even like take a break to drink or anything was like impossible. So there was lots of times I didn't get a break. Now they have like nutrition stations or whatever that they can put at the nursing station, so they don't have to run to the break room. And they're I think they have to even punch out for breaks, so they actually get their breaks now. We're gonna go in with Power Ballad. Yeah, Power Ballad. And but I at that time, I just didn't, and I would go from one job to the next because I had multiple jobs, and I was also going to school, and so I lived off of drive-thrus because I was too busy. I mean, I live kind of off drive-thrus now, with being in the hotel. Either that or the microwavable stuff. But lately I've been going, other assignments I never would, but this assignment I'm actually buying stuff out, like fast food and stuff. But so anyway, I was going from one job to the next, and not in school, and taking my kids everywhere, and my mother, and we still are struggling with money, right? Well, let's go in with Meow shade. But so anyway, and I had to pay my mother-in-law $100 a week to babysit my kids, and I always paid her, even though I was struggling. But yeah, she would say stuff. I'd be like, well, I don't really have money. And then like this one time, I came in with a McDonald's pop. what was it, like $1, and I'm running my tail off everywhere, going from one place to the next, don't get much hydration. And at that time I was super skinny, so it's not like and I think it's because I was on the go and not eating or drinking much, and you know, I was like really skinny then. But anyway, she's like, you don't have money, but you can come in with a McDonald's pop. And I'm like, are you kidding me, lady? Yeah. It's like, at that time, what was it, 80 cents? You know, it's like, and yeah, it still adds up or whatever. But when I need something to eat or drink, I was really thirsty. And so, yeah, I'm going to stop through the drive-thru and get something to drink. And then my brother-in-law, he goes, it was my husband's sister's husband, so he kind of felt the pain about being the in-law. He's like, Jamie, that's why you just leave the pop in the car. Like, I was thirsty, and I didn't think she would like do that for me, to me, about a pop. Okay, let's go in with this shade here, which is Hairband. I wonder how they got this to say it smells like Tequila Sunrise when it's a kitty and it's all about a kitty. What does that have to do with tequila? I don't know. So well, like I said, I still kind of do live off a drive-through, but even more so back then, because I didn't have time for anything else, and I would, especially with how my life was at that time, just run, you know, between taking care of helping take care of the kids and going to school and working 2 jobs and 2 nursing jobs. It was really hard. The struggle was definitely real then. Well, it still is, but it was the hardest time of my life. But you know what? I'm glad I did that, because I would not be where I'm at today without it. And my mother-in-law, because I was, she even said to me one time, because I asked her to do something for me, because I was at work and was running late, like to get the kids or something, and she goes, you know, and I had to go to school or whatever, and she goes, you know, Jamie, yeah, and I was in my 2 master's degree program, and she goes, Jamie, if you haven't gotten smart yet, you're never gonna get smart, or something like that. And I'm like, I'm not necessarily going to school to get smart. I'm going to get the degrees. I guess it is getting smart, but so I can advance my career. Okay, let's go in with this shade again, Wow. And let's blend it. So, what kind of drive-through stories do you guys have? Love to hear your drive-through stories. If you have anything particular, or even if you just live the life like I did, or still do. Alright, then we're going to use this shade here, Pet Me. Try to smooth out these uneven areas. Especially on this eye. Okay, let's go back in with the transition shade and try to smooth this back in. Right, let's blend. Smooth these lines a little bit more. All right, this is it for Tequila Day look and Drive Thru Day, talking about our stories. Let me know what your story is, and the quote of the day is from Lao Tzu. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness, and I'll see you next time.